Water fountain looks nasty. Doesn't anybody maintain this place? Is he wearing big bare feet slippers? Excuse me, what's your name?
Are you serious, man? I'm the king.
King of what?
King of rock and roll, man. I'm Elvis.
The Elvis? But I thought you were, well, you know, dead.
Oh, that was all I hoped, man. The pressure was getting to me. I needed a break.
Break from what? All your fame?
Fame, drugs, food, you name it. I needed time to relax, sober up, slim down. Know what I mean?
Yes. Well, it looks like you've shed a few pounds since that Hawaiian concert.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Where is that awful music coming from?
I wish I knew, man. That stuff is for the birds.
Do you know anything about the other patients?
They ain't patients. These are my fans, man. Let me tell you, these are the best fans in the world.
Who ever heard of a stained glass window with clown faces? Too weird. Interesting. Interesting. Nice tutu, old man. Excuse me, what's your name?
Skippy!
Where is that awful music coming from?
I don't know, Q-tip.
Q-tip?
Yeah, your big cotton head looks like it belongs in a big ear.
Do you know anything about the other patients?
Do you know anything about the other patients?
Very funny, old man.
Very funny, old man.
That guy looks like he's gonna eat me. Excuse me, what's your name?
Dan Dombrowski, don't forget it.
Where am I?
The Courtyard.
I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Shut up before I pound you one.
Where is that awful music coming from?
Doc's doing some kind of test in the observation room.
Oh? What kind of test?
How should I know, maggot?
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all the adults, but not the kids.
Ah, shut up!
Ugh, smells down there. Not a friendly-looking guy at all. Excuse me, what's your name?
Why do you damn loons always gotta talk so damn much? Christ! My name's Hector Vasquez. Now get the hell away from me, you look like a goddamn mummy.
Where am I?
Where do you think? The asylum, you nut job.
Why is my head all wrapped up like this?
Cause you're so freaking ugly, I guess. Okay, mummy man, I'll be straight with you. You see, when the little green man came through...
Forget it, you jerk. I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Hey, don't blow a head pipe, psycho. That act won't get you anywhere with me.
Where is that awful music coming from?
You mean you don't see the orchestra full of pink elephants?
Very funny.
I guess you lost your sense of humor when you lost your marbles.
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all the adults, but not the kids.
Good for you. Why don't you go back there?
Quite a big fellow. Excuse me, what's your name?
Jeez, Max. It's the same as it was yesterday and the day before that. I'm Bruce. Bruce Chambers, remember? Man, that wreck must have really rattled your brain.
A car wreck?
Yeah. Taking that nurse's car for a joyride wasn't the brightest thing you've ever done. Now your face is all messed up and you can't remember squat.
Where am I?
You've been here before, don't you remember?
No, this place isn't familiar at all.
It's the Courtyard, Max. You like it here.
I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Now just calm down, Max. Calm down.
But I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not, Max, sure.
Where is that awful music coming from?
Oh, the observation. Dr. Morgan said that he was doing some auditory experiments. Whatever that means.
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all the adults, but not the kids.
You're right.
You mean you believe me?
No, I mean it sounds nuts. Just take your pill, Max, and you'll feel better.
I wonder what's on his mind. Excuse me, what's your name?
John Whitewood, Max. Don't you remember?
No, I'm sorry. Where am I?
The asylum, of course. In the courtyard. We had to evacuate the tower cells because of the explosion.
What explosion?
The generator. It was supposed to be repaired this week. I guess they were a little too late.
Oh, what about all the patients up there?
I'm afraid you were the only one who survived, my friend.
I'm the only survivor? My God! How many people died up there?
I'd say 15 or so. The fire spread quickly after the second explosion. Then there was no way to reach them in time, but how did you manage to escape?
If I told you, you'd think I'm really insane.
Try me. I'd like to know how you survived this disaster.
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all the adults, but not the kids.
I see.
You must think I'm as loony as the others.
No, that's not true. I have my own theory on what could have happened to you.
I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
That's a familiar story around here, my friend.
Where is that awful music coming from?
Dr. Morgan is testing a few theories on how music affects the patients. He's conducting his research in the observation room.
What's your theory?
Well, I think that maybe your mind couldn't handle the thought of you abandoning those who needed help, so you constructed a world to hide in inside your mind until it was safe to come back. The town represented the tower, the children were the patients, and the missing adults represented the doctors and other authority figures who weren't allowed to help.
Huh, maybe you're right. But it all seemed so real.
Your mind is capable of wondrous things, Max. In your head, it was real.
Looks like a doctor. What's he writing? Hello? You must be Dr. Morgan.
Oh, we thought we'd lost you in the fire, Max. Where have you been?
I was somewhere else for a while.
Well, it's good that you're safe, Max. But you seem to get into trouble whenever you go away. I've told you before that you need to stay in control if you expect to get well.
I didn't just go away in my mind, Dr. Morgan. I was in an actual place. A small town with children. They were real.
Now, Max, don't get all excited. I can have one of the orderlies restrain you if necessary. Will it be necessary, Max?
No, I'm fine. I want to get well, Doctor, but I have so many strange thoughts, unanswered questions.
Curiosity is a good thing, Max. I wish I had some answers for you. Perhaps we can talk later, after my work here is done.
What are you writing, Doctor?
I'm conducting an experiment. The effects of different types of music on all the patients.
What fire? What happened?
The generator exploded. Too bad about all of those others up there in the tower. We could only save so many.
No one seems to be bothered by this. Does anyone know what happened to make the generator explode?
We haven't discovered the cause yet, but of course we're concerned about all the patients. Right now, we're trying to keep everyone calm and pleasant. Don't want them to dwell on disturbing things, do we? No, surely not.
Others? What do you mean?
Don't you understand, Max? The fire. It wiped out all of the cells in the tower. Everyone inside. You're lucky to be alive.
Anatomical diagrams. Must be part of Morgan's work. A record. Belladonna in A flat. A record. Rockabilly swing thing. A record. The Ballad of Captain Dick. An old piece of equipment, but it seems to be working fine. Well, that would hurt. A record. A record. A record. A record. The Donner. A record. Rocket. Long live the king. He looks way too attached to that fish. Excuse me, what's your name?
Sir, yes, sir. Who the hell are you? Leave me alone. Can't an old man get any rest around this ship?
What do you think about the record that's playing now?
How the hell should I know? I was sleeping till you came over and woke me, you big lunkhead.
What kind of weird trees are these? Why is that woman licking her lips? I feel very sane in comparison to her. Too far away. Excuse me, what's your name?
My name is Sarah. I think it sounds nice. I ate my husband with carrots and rice.
What do you think about the record that's playing now?
I don't like it, but it's okay. I'll dance again some other day.
Do you know anything about the other patients?
They'd be yummy in my tummy.
What do you mean by that?
Chop 'em all up, put 'em in a pot, add some potatoes, and see what you've got.
Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. How sad she looks.
Doctor? Are you my doctor?
Welcome back to the States, Max. I've already managed to assemble a team of top researchers at Mercy, but I'm especially glad that you finally decided to accept my offer. Dr. Law.
Doctor, are you alright?
I am a doctor. I'm okay. Thank you. Yes, I am a doctor, but I don't work here.
Oh, I was hoping you were a new doctor. Since my friend stopped talking to me, I've been so lonely. I need someone to cure him so he could talk to me again.
Who is your friend?
Crag.
Well, what's wrong with him? Does he have laryngitis?
I don't know. Maybe. All I know is that he hasn't visited or talked to me in a while.
Has Crag gone away? Maybe he was released from the asylum and didn't tell you.
No. He wasn't a patient here. He just used to visit me by the fountain on sunny days.
Why are you so lonely? I mean, there are other people here to talk to.
I don't like them. They're all crazy. Crag was different. He was tall, dark, and handsome. He thought I was pretty.
I'll bet you are pretty. With a heavy hood. Why do you hide your face?
Since Crag stopped visiting me, I don't want to show my ugly face to anyone.
Oh, stop talking like that. You're not ugly.
You're just being polite. You don't fool me.
Where is that awful music coming from?
Oh, you can hear it too. Thank goodness. I thought I was imagining it. Where is it coming from?
I don't know. Where do these big doors lead? It sounds like someone's inside.
Preacher Bob is giving a sermon inside. I wanted to go into the chapel myself, but the doors are stuck. I can't budge them.
How did the preacher get inside if the chapel doors are stuck?
He must have had help from his little lackey, Norm.
Whoa, those are some big doors. What do you think about the record that's playing now?
All right. Makes me want to shake my hips like I did on the sewing show.
Why'd they chain his hands to his feet? Excuse me, what's your name?
I am Saint Norman, disciple of Bob.
Disciple of Bob? What faith is that?
It is the truth. Bob's word is truth. He is the eyes and ears of God. Oh, glorious and most holy of Bob. Bob is the most Bob of all. Hallelujah! Praise be to Bob!
The preacher seems to be pretty riled up. Is he always like this?
No, but one of the evil sinners took something very valuable from the house of Bob. Therefore, we are watchful of all who would approach. Stay back.
But all I want to do is talk to the preacher.
Then do it from here.
The preacher seems to be interested in the sin of stealing. Did something happen?
Oh, a most foul and wicked occurrence has befallen our most majestic and glorious house of worship. A sinful calamity of wretched thievery and deception has spirited away the holiest of holy tokens from the house of Bob.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up for me. These are just mannequins. These are just mannequins. Seems rather eccentric. Excuse me, what's your name?
My name? Disciple Norman. This lost sheep seeks the truth. Seek the truth, preacher. Amen, Norman. I go by many names, my child, but you may call me Preacher Bob.
You seem to be quite, well, energetic about the topic of stealing. Why is that?
Oh, the wicked are among us, my friend. They spread their vile ideas and sinful thoughts like a cancer. And now, the sinners have desecrated the sanctity of his house.
Desecrated? How did they do that?
Evil thieves slipped into his great house and performed a terrible deed. With the devil's hands, they stole the most holy of holy symbols. What has our society come to when the wretched pawns of Satan feel free to run rampant in Bob's house? Can I hear an amen? Amen, preacher. Thank you, Norman.
What did this holy symbol look like? Maybe I'll come across it.
They stole no less than the sacred cross of the church, my son. A golden testament to his good word.
Your parishioners seem a little, wooden.
The lost sheep doesn't recognize the flock, Brother Norman. Open his eyes, Father. Amen to that. My flock is special in the eyes of the Lord, my son. Right now, they sit motionless in deep prayer. So strong is their devotion that they appear to be made of wood to the common man. But in truth, they are as alive as you and I.
Okay. If you say so. A record. Stupid.
Oh,
a record. That's not. No. Are these gargoyles supposed to be conducive to sanity? The architect was probably an inmate. Some sort of control box for these water lines. I'll need something to pry it open. Some sort of control box for... A record. The ballad... A record. I hope he only dances with the fish. What do you think about the record that's playing now?
Now there be a melody. Any good sailor will dance a jig.
A record. A record. Belladonna in a record. A record. Where is that awful music coming from?
I like this music. It's got a great beat. It makes me want to stay on my feet.
A record. Rocket. A record. I can't look away. Aha! Look what Skippy had under his tutu. What do you think about the record that's playing now?
I love it. It makes me very happy. It reminds me of my late wife, Evan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you miss her?
Miss her? Ah, that old battlette. I'm delirious with joy that she kicked the bucket before me.
A holy symbol. A holy... I've found your lost symbol, preacher.
What's that? Praise the Lord indeed! Praise the Lord! Come forward, my son. All those who came before me were thieves. For your performance of a miracle in our accursed times, I dub thee Saint Max of the House of Bob. Here is thy staff of righteousness. Lean on it, which you walk on the path of the Lord. Hallelujah!
Thanks. I'll use it for the good of mankind.
Hallelujah! Amen!
An old broom. This is a confusing mess. These pipes, they must control the water flow to the fountain. Gargoyles supposed to be conducive to sanity? The architect was probably an inmate. These pipes, they must control the water flow to the fountain. so much nicer when it's filled. I fixed your fountain. Has your friend returned?
Oh, yes. I'm so happy. Crag has returned. Can't you see him? Isn't he glorious?
The reflection is moving. I wish I understood.
My spirit has been so dry. I do not know you, sir, but I thank you. What is your greatest wish?
I wish that I could see my sister again.
Max? Sarah would like to see you now.
Hey, Squirt, feeling any better? I don't think I can go to the circus this year. We'll go next year. Can you do me a favor, Max? Dolly, the one Dad won me the last year at the circus, Mr. Clown, could you get it for me in the toy box? Oh yeah, sure. Where is it? I can't find it, Sarah. I can't find it. I can't find it.